guys, it is currently 12:53 p.m. on Sunday, the 53rd or 4th day I'm doing this. I think 54th day I'm doing this. Last night, after my daughter went to bed, I did my fourth round of 30 or 30 for 30. And then I did not turn on the meditation. I turned on something else. I think my reasoning, I was too tired to realize what I was doing. But I think the subconscious reasoning was, well, I'll watch this first and then I'll turn on the meditation, because I did not realize how tired my body was. So anyway, it's okay. Every day is a new chance. But yeah. And then the awesome thing is I woke up, I don't even know when I originally woke up, but I decided to try a countdown. So I counted down from 50 and I just basically focused on counting down, if that makes sense. So like when a thought came in, I just went back to the countdown. And then at one point I was like, I think I did some tapping too. I might have released some tears. I honestly don't remember, but I did do a reverse schedule for today, because we have a big day today. We're going to a birthday party, and but the facts are that today I ended up whipping up a chili because I was like, I need to eat something. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, I know this recipe by heart. It just sort of happened. But it had like ground turkey in it, because basically I needed to cook the ground turkey because it was thawed. I'm just trying to like keep up with things. That makes me feel better. So I cooked the ground turkey, and then I was like, well, I'm not just going to eat ground turkey. So then it turned into, well, we have beans, we have tomatoes, chili, we have rice, And yeah, I ended up making chili, and part of me, and I like chopped up an onion and everything, and part of me is like, what are you doing? You haven't even eaten anything. And I thought, well, this is what's happening. So now we have chili, which is awesome, and we had some of that, obviously, in the morning, but we had leftovers, so, like, seriously, like, that part's just sort of like, okay, there's food. Chill out on that, That's one thing that happened, which was huge, and, like, cleaned up everything afterwards, and kept my daughter on, she was working on a card for her friend, and after that, I'm trying to think. We did not turn on the TV, which is notable for me. We did not turn on the TV, which I'm grateful for. I don't need all that extra stimulation all the time, Then I think I was doing the dishes and like putting everything away, and it felt overwhelming. And then it was like, but then she was going to try on the different outfits that she might wear today. So it turned into a fun thing. And I just kept saying, okay, what's next? Okay, what's next? And just walked myself through it, got everything cleaned up, everything put away. And the cool thing is I realized, because I'm working so hard on awareness and everything, that a way that works for us for leftovers is to put it on the top left side of the fridge. So if I put the leftovers there in like the quadrant, then when it's like, what are we going to eat? My brain immediately sees that area first. So stuff's not going to get like stuck behind to die, and rot. And that's exciting. It really is exciting, because I don't prefer to waste food. I know a lot of people don't even care, but I don't prefer to waste food and waste money. And also, if that spot is empty, then I know that there's nothing, that either food needs to be bought or I need to take something from the freezer or whatever. So that was just an exciting thing for me. But yeah, I did all the dishes, and then she wanted to do Ring Fit, and I was like, because I knew it was going to be a long day anyway, and I just didn't know if I'd make it, to be honest. But I was like, well, I'm gonna do my puzzle. And so I did a little bit of it, so I still did a little bit of a workout, but it wasn't the focus. And I worked on my puzzle, and I did my puzzle hack, which is really fun, because then it turns out into almost like a word search, but with pictures, because you've got the paper and then you have the piece, and you literally match up, the piece to the paper. And I like that a whole lot more than, here's 1,000 pieces, it could go anywhere. And I have them sorted into bags, the quadrants. So that's just really cool. And I actually got a couple pieces actually into the puzzle today, because, I already have the frame done. I did do that first. But, I'm like, once I find where it's located on the paper, if it's really close to where the frame is, then I can just move the paper and put it right in the puzzle. So it kind of makes it like 3D. It's really fun for me. So we did that. I set a timer for an hour so that it wouldn't just suck up the whole day, because we don't have the whole day. And so that was good. And then I told myself to take a bath. And when the water was filling up, I did the bathroom thing that I'm doing now when it was filling up. And what's happening is I'm seeing more and more. And again, none of this is even at all bad, meaning like it's not like, oh my gosh, this is in bad shape, but it's so freaking exciting to be like instead of being like on Tuesdays I have to clean the baseboards, it's like every time do it while it's filling up, and eventually you're going to get to the baseboards, because what you're doing is your brain's literally like not just hyper focusing, but like specific, like a laser. And so if it's like, oh, we need to, clean for 3 minutes or until the water, you find stuff to do. So then your brain sees the things, if that makes sense. And all I can say is it's working. And that's exciting, because here's the thing, especially with having a kid, is you could clean the bathroom and then that afternoon, it's like, so this is a way to be like, it's okay, because it's a revolving, it's not, yeah. So that was another big thing. And then I did do a meditation in the bath, which I'm proud of myself, or at least a little bit of tears, because I was tapping. I did tap this morning too. I don't know if I said that. And then I did the draining, and then I did the shower, and then I lay down and did a meditation. So I've done 2 meditations today, I guess. But I'm just, it's exciting for me. It's like if it was building a house, not that I know anything about that, but it's like I'm truly building that foundation, but like a solid foundation, so that when crap does hit the fan, as it does, it doesn't feel like I'm, just drowning. I don't like that feeling. I don't think anybody does, but I have no one helping me in any capacity. So it's like, I want to figure out how to still do this and have a sense of pride in my place, and, ease of like, nothing is just, the best way I can describe it is like an upward productive spiral, like every time I take a bath or a shower, the bathroom's getting cleaner every single time. And it's already clean at this point, but it's gonna, so, that being said, I have to go to the webinar now, but yeah, I just wanted to share those things, because it's just amazing to me, because now I've got leftovers figured out, the bathroom figured out, laundry figured out, my room figured out, and it was cool, because we're going to match today at the party. And, like when we went in my room, because I'm like, okay, let's check out my clothes, because I knew it was fun for my daughter. And it was just nice for me to see, like I could see a difference, like when I went in with her, I was like, oh yeah, this is like coming together. That's really, really exciting. So, yeah, anyway, I gotta go. Okay, love you guys.